Okay, and we should now be live. Yep, looks like we are. How's it going, everyone? I just reconnected to VATSIM and unpaused my flight. So I need to get it kind of configured here. Ending a nice long journey from Keflavík, Iceland to Washington Dulles. It was a good time. The departure was pretty cruddy weather, and I recorded it, but I didn't obviously live stream, so I'll probably make a video out of that just to share with you guys. Hey, Travis Charles. Thanks for stopping by, and appreciate the kind words. It's busy over here. So we're about 50 miles out from our top of descent into Washington Dulles. I'm going to redo the forecast here because a lot has changed since that was first initially inputted. Altimeter 3009. Pop that in. See what these descent winds are going to look like. In the meantime, I can pick that back over to 3009. There we go. I'm gonna kill these screens. Their brightness is a little too high. Hurting me. It's hurting me eyes. Okay. Perfect. It doesn't look like there's really any air traffic control on. So I think we're going to be doing everything on Unicom tonight, unfortunately. I wish we were getting some ATC, but I don't think there's anything on in Dulles. There is some traffic, however, from what I saw. Okay, so with the new forecast, we should be top of descent in... Also, let's see, what is our speed restriction? Interesting, okay. Well, we're going to come in at 300, so that's going to change it too. .73. Still got a ways to go. Awesome. Yeah, the flight over was last night was pretty uneventful. Like in the morning when I landed, the visibility was pretty bad in Iceland, so that kind of made for a little bit more fun, but I recorded the landing and the departure, so I'll see if I can make a video out of that. Just because the approaches were kind of fun. And the takeoff was kind of fun in the bad weather. I get my VREF here taken care of. Auto brakes 1. V approach 147. VREF. Okay. 30 and 147. There we go. That's a VREF plus 5. Reverser's getting full credit. 1101. 110.1 is armed with a course of 011. It's nice and easy. I like when they make it simple like that. Alright, with that, we'll be pretty much ready to go. Hey, what's up, Airbus guy? And what's going on, Delta Airlines? Welcome back to both of you. Thanks for stopping by. Testing out lossless scaling. Oh, nice. Hey, it's going good. Finally got to jump back on here. This flight's been pretty much... I should have had this flight done at like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But I've just been so busy, so finally now I have a chance to land it. And I figured I'd stream it. I gotta get everything tuned for nighttime here. Everything's like from when it was so bright. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was like last night when we were leaving Boston. Nah, that's all good. I understand. I know you guys got stuff that you got to do. You can't sit here all day or can't dedicate your entire evening to watching. Completely understand it. And it's not that big of a deal, so don't worry about it. What's up, Delta Airlines? Where you been flying to lately? Feel like I haven't heard from... I haven't seen you in a couple days. But I assume you've been flying around, or maybe you've been busy with work or whatever. I know, it's strange. Everybody's like still on the 777. I haven't flown the 737 in a while, but it was nice. The only thing that I'm not used to is it's a little more slippery when you're hand flying it. So I haven't gotten used to that exactly yet. Oh god, I gotta look at that. Something for work I gotta take a peek at tomorrow. Trying to think. Oh, you know what? The only other thing I need to do, I gotta get the CTAF here for Dulles. I actually don't know that. And it is 134425. Kind of an odd frequency. 134425. Takes forever to scroll on this thing. 134.425. Perfect. Oh, you know what? The last thing I need to do too is actually get my runway set up here in the fixed page. The visibility is pretty good in Dulles tonight, so and put a 4-mile ring. Keep it kind of hot. Keep it a little faster the rest of the way in. I'm gonna dim this down a little bit. It's so bright. Okay, cool. Top of descent's right up there. Everything else, a lot of aircraft over there. Everything else is looking good. LaGuardia, Orlando to Cancun, right? I'm assuming MMUN. Is that Cancun? I'm brain farting. Fort Lauderdale, LaGuardia. That was like 2 days of flying. Wow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cancun, MMUN. That's right. Nice. That's a lot of flying. Still full moon? Relatively full. Yeah, I was gonna say it's so bright out here still. It's so loud when you switch views. I prefer the cockpit view. So at Dulles, we're gonna be landing on runway 1. Whoa. Wait a minute. This isn't correct. We're way off descent. So we're gonna do a right 360. I don't know why that happened. That's so weird. Alright, level change. Switch us back, 0.78. Alright, do a quick right 360 here. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. For whatever reason, it did not want to input the proper top of descent when my plane paused. My ACARS will pause it at top of descent. You found a TV show. Honestly, like, if I'm gonna sit down here and monitor during cruise, I'll actually try to grab like my Nintendo Switch or something just to do something in the meantime. Half the time I go upstairs and do what I need to actually get done throughout the day, though. Alright, it's 10,000 feet. I'll key in for now. We're just gonna do a right 360 real quick. That'll help us get caught up here on our descent path. Not that big of a deal. I could have entered a hold somewhere on one of the... actually, the next waypoint I could have entered a hold, but I'd rather just do 1 360 and we should be pretty much set to go. Okay, I'm going to switch this to 300. We'll maintain that the rest of the way down. Oh, the A320neo. So, are you using the default one that's in 2024? What about you, Airbus guy? You been flying around at all lately? Yeah, my day was pretty good. I got up, landed in Iceland, made some breakfast for the family. Today's normally the day where I do all my laundry, so I had that going. What the heck else did I do? A lot of just hanging out. Lot of hanging out. Oh, you've been flying in builds. Somebody was asking me about the in-build. Maybe that was you yesterday. Or somebody yesterday was asking about the in-build's A350, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't remember who that was. I'd have to look at the chat log. But yeah, today I just did a bunch of chores. I had to shovel the driveway. I got really tired midway through the day. Played some old school Nintendo for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just felt like playing old school Nintendo. I did that for a little bit. I watched a lot of the playoff football that was on too. It was a pretty calm day. It might have been you, yeah. Oh, nice. You streamed? Awesome. Yeah, no, it was a good. It was like the type of Sunday I desperately needed. I'm going into a busy week at work this week. Actually, the next 2 weeks are really busy for me. I gotta travel, I think, in a week. I gotta go to Vegas for a frickin' night. Waste of time. And then I gotta take a red eye home. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. I gotta go out Thursday morning and then take a red eye home Friday night. So that'll be fun. Sarcasm, obviously. I've been to Vegas. Well, it's now a new year, but I was in Vegas 4 times last year, and I'm sick of it. I don't want to go again. I went there in February for work. Actually, I went there every time for work, and then I had to go again in July, and then I had to go in September, and then I went in December. And now I gotta go in February. Or sorry, no, January. Because next week's still January. And then I probably won't be traveling for a bit because my wife and I are due with our second child like the end of February, beginning of March. So I'm basically gonna not travel all of February just in case. And then obviously for a few months after that, I'll try not to travel. I traveled so much last year. It's the most I've ever traveled in my life. Alright, we'll kick on LNAV here. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Vegas is fun. Like, if you... Normally what I would do is there's a big convention out there that we go to, but we go every... They alternate the location of it each year. One year it's in Vegas, one year I think it's in, like, somewhere else in the country. But the Vegas is the bigger one. So we go out there every other year for that, typically. Which is normally a good time. That's like enough Vegas, and it's great people watching. And it's normally right before the Super Bowl, so there's a lot of people around there that are hanging out for the Super Bowl. But the people watching's the best part. Alright, we're about to get back on course here. Transition altitude. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to kick on all our lights and kick off our dome. Wing and logo. Let's get rid of the dome light. We don't need that anymore. God, these screens are still so bright. It's fine. I'll survive. I think we're hitting clouds. Yeah, we are. Here comes the engine anti-ice. Alright, anything going on? No, we got just Boston, New York approach, Indianapolis. So we're going to have 0 air traffic control going in here, unfortunately. LNAV. Turn on course. Still off on the VNAV profile, but not by much. Add a little bit of speed brake in there to manage this the rest of the way. Kind of excited to do a little bit of, look at all these aircraft, holy cow. I'm excited to do a little 2020, where are all those? Okay. They're going to DCA. There's like 4 planes on the ground at Dulles, so that's kind of fun. I'm excited to get back to grinding out career mode in 2024. I really want to get my company going. Like, I want to start doing that. Actually, if we have time tonight, we can maybe do a flight on there. Because we'll be on the ground we'll probably be on the ground right around 9 o'clock, and then I'll probably stream until 10. So we could probably do a little bit of career mode. It's like, is there an attack in Washington right now? Jesus, it's the drones. Yeah, career mode, I actually like it. It's a lot of fun. I have a good time playing it. And it's kind of fun how it forces you to fly aircraft I typically wouldn't volunteer to fly myself. Remember that? It was just like everywhere, and then it just stopped. It was like the hot topic for 2 weeks, and now you don't hear anything about it for whatever reason. Alright, I think I can go back to VNav. We're pretty much caught up on our VNav profile, which is pretty good. Okay, so Dulles is somewhere up there almost, like right ahead of us. Or maybe it's here. I don't know. I was being such a jerk. Like, I had so many of my friends that were just so gullible with that whole drone thing, especially where people were clearly posting videos and pictures of just commercial aircraft. Hey, what's up, Charmin Aviation? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. But I was messing with my buddies because they all thought it was... I had a bunch of people that didn't know anything about aviation that all thought it was real. And I was sitting there posting pictures of all the planes landing at O'Hare because they'll stack them up with they got 3 parallel runways, so they'll line them up on all 3 parallel runways 25 miles out all the way over the lake, and you just see landing lights of just, it's plane after plane after plane after plane in a row. And I'd post like pictures of that on Instagram, be like, oh my god, it's a drone attack, and just post obvious airplanes. Like, one of the arrivals into O'Hare flies over my house, so I'd be like, oh my god, now there's drones flying over here, they've made their way to Chicago. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It was the easiest thing to debunk. I'm sure there were actually some drones, but then people just took it to the next level, and anything that was in the air that had a light, which 99.9% of the time was just a commercial airplane, was then magically a drone. And it was almost like you've never noticed that you live under a common flight path. Like, you've never noticed that consistently every day airplanes fly over your house in the same spot all the time. Maybe if the wind was a different direction, they're landing on a different runway, they wouldn't, but I don't know. It was unbelievable. Alright, I'm not quite sure why they had me descend to 8,000 feet so far out on this arrival. It really makes no sense. Yeah, I got airports all around me. Smaller ones, I got O'Hare, Midway. I live like 10 minutes from this little airport that I, ironically, when I was flight training, I used to fly to all the time because they had a restaurant, and it wasn't even far from the airport I was flying from. It was like a 15-minute flight, if that. But it was just fun because they had a restaurant. And they still have it, so We'll go there every now and then on the weekends. What it? Oh, all those aircraft took off. These are all the people going to O'Hare. That guy's going to Charleston, West Virginia. O'Hare and O'Hare. Those guys must be flying together. I think this guy overshot the airport. There's a lot of people on at DCA. Reagan. Yeah, I'm smack dab in the busy section of airspace for O'Hare. Which, it's kind of a... I could see it being annoying if you're not used to it, but now it's just like white noise that you just drowned out all the time. I don't understand why the heck I gotta sit here and go freaking 250 at 8,000 feet this whole time. Kind of goofy. This arrival doesn't really make sense. I guess it is what it is, but would have been nicer to have like a better descent path where I'm not wasting so much time. Wait, did I not put a 25? Oh, I did a 2? Well, that's not right. There we go. Alright, I'm almost at 25. Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice if I was still a little bit higher, going like 300 knots. Get there a little quicker. I guess this is kind of cool, though. We get to see the countryside. That's really bright. See what the exterior look. Oh, that's a bright town right there. No snow, luckily. 737 looks so good. It's such a nice looking aircraft in this game. So we're gonna have to fly downwind. We're gonna make right traffic for our ILS 1 right approach. It's like potentially approach lights. Maybe a different runway. I feel like the airport should be over there. Oh, here, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's a different airport. Okay, FDK. We'll fly 190 off of this. That should take us pretty much on our downwind track. We'll just maintain that. And while I'm doing this... Oh, nice. I can intercept at 7 or below. We could turn in pretty early. Where would I want to, ideally? 2, 3.5, 6, 9. Twoot at 4,000. I could do that. Aircraft. Traffic. This pretty much has me like literally tracking the localizer inbound. I have to turn a little bit. The altimeter update here. Hold on, let me take a peek. 3009 is still our current weather. Alright, Delta Airlines, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you at the next one. I'm gonna have to adjust this heading a little bit. Actually, if I go 190, the wind will drift me over probably enough. And I do have a nice payware scenery here, so that'll be exciting. It's nice when you have good scenery. I'll probably have to turn like 5 degrees left. But I'm counting on this wind to drift me a little bit outside of the 4-mile mark. We're just taking this nice evening stroll, basically, through that. There it is. Alright, yeah, let's go 5 to the left. Gonna be in a better situation. This is the dumbest thing ever. Worst arrival ever. There's traffic off to my left below me. I don't have him in sight yet. Where is he at? Still 10 miles out, descending. Hey, where's he going? Is that him right there? Yeah, that's him right there. Okay, let's keep an eye on that guy. What's that guy even doing? He's supposed to be going to Reagan, I think. I don't know what he's doing. Hold on. Baltimore to DFW. No way, it's this guy. Oh, he's turning for the river visual now, I think. Alright, he should be no factor. He's going southbound now. Alright, perfect. Thank God. I think that's Reagan right there. Maybe. I can't tell if that's it or not. I'm not very familiar with that airport. And then there's just us, just putzing along on some ridiculous downwind leg that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Potomac approach is on. Okay, cool. This just got way more exciting. 1198. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just right click him. Cool. Alright, cool. Potomac approach United 152 is checking in with you. We're just to the northeast of Dulles on a right downwind, setting up for ILS 1 right at 8,000.
United 152 Potomac approach, squawk 5571.
5571 United 152. 5571. There we go. Alright, well now we got approach, so I don't have to worry about it spacing or anything like that, so this will get a little bit more exciting now.
9152 radar contact 5 miles northeast of Dulles Airport. Fly present heading, descend and maintain 3000. Expect ILS 1 right, altimeter 3009.
Maintain present heading, descend and maintain 3000. Expect ILS 1 right, United 152. Alright, we are good to go. Descend and maintain 3000. We'll cut that back to 240 actually. Alright, this guy's gonna swing us right on in nice and quick. I have a feeling. As long as I slow down quick enough. Potomac approach. Probably gonna have me turn right a couple degrees. I'm glad we finally got some approach, or we had approach come on, because it's just more fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do to get pretty much configured here, but there really isn't. We got everything landing light wise is good. We're good there. I got my VREF. I could use a checklist, but, you know, I don't want to. It's the Potomac River.
Potomac United 3586, 4.3 for 5. United 3586, Potomac departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230.
United
Huh. That guy just like faded away.
Doing United 336, 2.6, climbing 5,000.
United 336, Potomac departure radar contact, maintain 5,000.
Sounds like everybody just left.
336.
Might be the only one at the airport. Let's see how far away from DC. Oh, we're right by DCA. Look at that. There's all the DCA traffic on the river. It's got to be like right there. Probably just being blocked by my pillar. I'd imagine so. Oh no, it's DAA. Not DCA.
United 336,
Look at this guy.
maintain 6,000.
Passing right over me. DCA's further back.
United 152, turn righting 280, reduce speed to 200.
Right 280, reduce speed to 200, United 152. Two 80. Blow up to 200.
United 3586, Washington Center is offline, frequency change approved.
Alright.
United 336, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000, United 336.
Throw out some spoilers. Alright, flaps 1.
United 152, flighting 340, intercept the runway 1 right localizer.
340 and intercept 1 right localizer, United 152. Alright, 340. Localizer's armed.
Potomac approach, Delta 174 with you, flight level 300. Flight following to Atlanta.
Dan, this guy's having me intercept pretty wide.
Delta 174, this is Potomac approach. You're looking for Washington Center and they're not on at this time. You can go to Unicom 122.8.
I'm probably just gonna have to do a visual. This guy set me up for one hell of a dogleg approach here.
At 152, 4 miles from Waxon, maintain 2,000 till established localizer, clear islands, runway 1 right approach.
Alright, maintain 2,000 till established, cleared ILS 1 right approach, United 152.
United 336, Washington Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Good night.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to do a little bit of changing here, because this guy's got me coming in tight. Okay, so Waxon's our intercept point. Go ahead and put that in there just so we can get the missed approach set up, which our missed approach will be 3,000 once I intercept the localizer.
United 152, wind 1703, runway 1 right, clear line.
Clear land 1 right, United 152. Alright, flaps 5. Key in 170 here. VREF is 147. Go ahead and arm approach. Approach is armed. Alright, cool. Okay, I'll intercept right at Waxon. He's actually going to have me intercept the glide slope before the localizer, so that's a crappy vector. Alright, geared down. Flaps 15. Get our heading set. 011. Flaps 30, 147.
1,000.
Alright.
Potomac departure, good evening. Spirit Wing 62, short of runway 30, ready for departure.
God, that was so loud it scared me.
62, Potomac departure, fly runway heading 11605, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Say runway heading again, Spirit Wing 62.
I'll land with a little bit of a tailwind, so
500. 400. 300. 200.
And Potomac approach, United 1097 back with you on the Freedman 6 arrival, expecting RNAV Yankee for runway 19.
I feel like the glide slope's off on this runway.
United 1097, Potomac approach at end.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Floating. Floating a little there. Yeah, this plane's a little more slippery than the 777, but not horrible.
United 1097, radar contact 40 miles northwest of Dallas Airport, under the Freedom 6 arrival landing south. And yes, you can expect the approach as requested. The Washington altimeter is 3010.
Keep descending me to Freeman, we'll expect the RNAV Yankee runway 19 for Washington for United 1097.
Wait, we made it. We have arrived. Very nice.
United 1097, just to be sure, would you prefer the LDA Zulu from Fergie, or are you adamant on the RNAV Yankee?
We already have it plugged in onto the FMS for RNAV
I just gotta
Yankee,
wait for
so
this guy to
we'll
let
go
me
Fergie
go.
and then Sunai for the approach for 1097.
United 1097, roger.
And Potomac approaching at 152, clear of 1 right. Looking at taxi just straight ahead via Delta to the Charlie terminal.
At a 152 taxi to the ramp.
Taxi to the ramp, United 152, thanks.
At
Alright,
1097
cool.
after passing Freedom, descend to maintain 2000.
After Freedom,
How
we'll go
fun.
down to 2000 for United 1097.
Yeah, I don't really have a gate planned, but we'll figure one out. It's gonna be a Charlie gate. And oh, I got a lot of aircraft here. Charlie 5, I'll do. Medium gate. Nope. United Airlines. Should be right over here. Did I pass it already? No, it's right next to this big... Yeah, it's right there. There it is.
Spirit Wing 622, fly runway heading on departure, runway 30,
Cool.
cleared for takeoff.
There's a lot of aircraft
Runway
here.
heading, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Spirit Wing 62.
Right by Star Alliance. And another 777. There's a lot of 777s here. Okay, they got safe dock activated. Left a little bit. Maybe they don't have a safe docking system here. I don't know. I guess not. Whatever. Guide me in. Close your hands slower. Hold on. I'll give you the extra 3 feet. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Parking brake is on, cutting the engines. Alright, so let's turn on our dome light so I can see a little bit better. Okay, anti-collision's off, that's off. Turn the APU bleed on, open that up. Fuel pumps are off, probe heat's off. Gen switches are on. Awesome. And let's get that request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Thank you. Give me deboarding, please. Hook me up to some ground power too while you're at it. Look at that. We got a couple of our buddies here. Star Alliance. That's a cool livery. I should get that livery. Star Alliance, 777, United 777, a guy taking off in the background.
Tomorrow approach Lufthansa 417, radio check.
Couple of aircraft on the hard stands. I'm guessing that's fake. Yes, I would like ground power.
Passengers deboarding started.
Wow, pretty cool. Oh god. Nice night here in Dulles.
Tomorrow departure Lufthansa 417 on Echo.
Oh, this guy's pushing back.
Taxi.
417 heavy runway 30 taxi is Zulu Yankee 11.
Alright, hold on, let me connect to ground power.
30 Zulu Yankee 11. Lufthansa 417.
And get rid of the APU, don't really need that.
Radar contact, stay altitude.
Crossing 1,700, Spirit Wing 62.
Bearing 62, climb.
Wonder where that guy's going.
10,000.
Let's see.
Climb maintain 10,000, Spirit Wing 62.
That guy is going to... I don't know, won't load a flight plan. The guy right next to me is going to LA. He's oh, he's got the hydraulics going. Holy cow, what's going on? They're both pushing back. I wonder if they're both going to LA. He's got no flight plan on file. So, God only knows where he's going. And then there's somebody else.
Bearing 62, turn left to proceed direct clutch.
Apparently a guy right there.
Spirit Wing 62.
MD-11? Yeah, he's going to Frankfurt. Guy over here.
1097 cross Zuni at 2000, clear down Ave Zulu runway 19 approach.
Cross Zuni at 2000, clear R9 Yankee 19
Dulles
approach
International.
1097.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I got you.
Okay. Well, we got that all set up. And good for shutdown. Alright, now the question is, do we switch over to 2024 and do some career mode stuff, or do we just call it? What are we thinking? I'll let that... I don't know who's in the chat, but if you're in the chat and you let me know, I don't want to make the decision. I'm up for either or. I'm perfectly fine calling it, or I'll play a little bit of 2024 career mode for a bit. You guys are starting up their engines. They're loud. Let's see what it said my landing rate. Oh, 131 feet per minute. That's not horrible. Nice long 6-hour, 19-minute flight. Got his lights on, ready to roll. He got his wheel well lights on?
Square wing 62, climb and
I guess he
maintain flight
does.
level 210.
Climb maintaining flight level 210, Spirit Wing 62.
Alright, well, I don't know if I'm going to sit here and wait for them to
17 heavy, fly runway heading, wind,
unload everything.
16015, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, fly the runway heading.
It's a shame I have to work tomorrow. I'd totally do another flight to O'Hare. Just like the olden days. Just keep them rolling. Even late into the night. I got a lot of bags already out of this thing. This guy's pretty much done. See ya. This guy's almost done. Or maybe he is done. Passengers are just taking their sweet ass time. So, when are these guys taxiing? Wow, it actually simulates their flaps too. That's a pretty good model.
That is 1097, runway 19, clear to land, wind 1705.
Clear land, runway 19, United 1097.
Square wing 62, Washington Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change advisory
That guy
1228,
must
approved. Good day.
be going into DCA.
Frequency change approved, Spirit Wing 62. Have a good night.
Bye.
These guys gonna get going soon? I don't know. I can't tell. I hear more engines starting. His lights are flickering. His lights are flickering. My passengers are taking forever to get off the plane. They're so slow. There goes that Lufthansa. Dang, he's got a lot of flaps out. These guys gonna start moving or what? Oh god. Oh god.
Delta 417, have your radar contact altitude.
Passing 1300 now, 417.
Delta 417, have your roger, climb and maintain 10,000.
The guys are going to good old Frankfurt.
Climb maintain 10,000, Lufthansa 417.
These guys are wasting a lot of fuel. I don't get what they're waiting for.
Delta 417, heavy flatting 010.
Right heading 010, Lufthansa 417.
Maybe they're not.
Thomas approach, good evening, United 1785 heavy, pushback on the Delta, sorry, didn't see it logged on. We didn't get a auto SWAT code for before you logged on. Do we need to get clearance to Los Angeles?
You don't have a flight plan.
Yep, and the reason why for that is because you do not have a flight plan on file.
Oh, roger, sorry, I thought we did. I'll go ahead and load that up real quick.
Roger.
Nico.
Atomic approach, good evening, Air China 818, just post up for Charlie 7 on the ground, ready for taxi to runway 30.
Air China 18 heavy, Potomac departure today, runway 30, you can taxi, Fable, can you join Charlie to Zulu and then Yankee 11?
We'll go ahead and wait behind the departing traffic, we're on the same flight.
Air China 818 roger, taxi runway 30 via Delta Zulu Yankee 11, and as you probably already heard, proceeding traffic should be moved shortly.
No worries, we'll proceed Delta Zulu Yankee 11, Air China 818.
I did 1785, I just sent you the PDC.
Roger, we got that PC and we'll set our squawk. We want to see if we could get a taxi clearance.
That is 1785 Heavy, roger, runway 30, taxi via Delta Zulu Yankee 11.
Delta Zulu Yankee 11 to runway 30 for United 1785 Heavy, thanks.
All right, here they go. It should get much quieter. This guy's like, all right, let's get moving here, buddy. I should just file flight plan to LA and join them inadvertently. This guy's moving. Creeping up. This dude ain't moving at all. Ah, there he goes. Just testing the brakes. This guy's doing like a flap freaking 15 takeoff. It looks like. Well, this guy looks like he has them too. Maybe that's just flaps 5 on a 777. I don't know. All right, well there they go. It's about to get nice and quiet because we're gonna be the only ones here after these guys head out. Oh god, it's so weird. All right, there they roll. We're still unloading. I mean, these passengers are taking forever. They're about to get off though. We're gonna shut the aircraft all the way down, and we'll
That's the 417 Heavy. Yeah, just for your departure sequence or your departure procedure, we have to bring you to Riggins on a special heading. You can actually start turning now direct to Riggins, climb and maintain 17,000.
Thank you. We'll proceed direct Riggins, climb, maintain 17,000. Lufthansa 417.
Interesting. Yeah, get rid of them. Get off my plane. In the words of Harrison Ford and Air Force One, get off my plane. Alright, let's start shutting this thing down. Electric pumps can come off. That's all good. Kick the yaw damper. Kill our IRSs. And cabin and utilities can go bye-bye. Emergency lights off. Battery. Actually, leave that on. Sweet. All right, we are officially cold and dark, my friends. And I think with that,
Pilots to boarding starting.
oh, now they're getting off. Look at that. I can turn the lights off. They run. I think with that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here tonight. I'm going to save some 2020 for career mode flying for a fresh stream because I just started a company in the last one, so I don't think it makes sense to actually do it right now. Be better off waiting until we can have like a full stream and actually tackle a lot of our own company missions. I think that'll be more fun. So probably do that next. I'm thinking Tuesday we'll probably do that over this week because I'm not going to have time tomorrow. My Monday's going to be too busy. So keep an eye out for another stream on Tuesday. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Travis Charles, good to see you at the very beginning there. And then Airbus Guy and Delta Airlines. Thanks for hanging out and chatting for a bit. Made it a lot more fun. And to whoever was also in here but didn't chat, thanks for stopping by as well. Hope to see you guys again. And I will see you guys on the next flight. Take care.